Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to be talking about what is the most underrated Second Doctor story, Patrick Troughton. So, we already talked about the most overrated story from his era. Today we're going to be talking about the most underrated story, and that one is harder for me, especially when you factor in things like missing episodes and how much do they affect a story's reputation, because right off the bat, my mind wants to go to the Space Pirates, because the Space Pirates' actual story is pretty good. I've read the novelization. Matter of fact, a fellow YouTuber, I'm trying to remember who it was. It might have been DWFan91. I forget, because I do enjoy watching his content a lot. But someone recently I was watching commented on the Space Pirates novel being a really good read, and I remember nodding sagely to hearing that because I liked the Space Pirates novelization a lot. From a story standpoint, it's really good. It's a very underrated story. But the actual recon is a pain to get through. Like, watching it is a chore. It gets cumulatively harder. And by the end of it, you're just like, oh, thank goodness it's finished. Because of the lack of telesnaps and they're having to reuse pictures and not much happening in the existing episode 2, it is grueling to get through. So I understand why it has the reputation it does. Which is, again, is a shame because the actual story is good. Now, I find The Wheel of Space to be a little underrated. I don't think it's, S tier or anything. It's a solid B tier story for me. If I was going, say, if my rankings went between S tier and F tier, with C being average, I would have Wheel in Space as a B tier. A little above average, in my opinion. My one watch through of it, which was recent, I enjoyed it well enough. I think, I would add Macra being underrated, but I think since the animation has released, I think a lot of people have come around to Macra. I think partially just because the animation for Macra is so good, I think that has improved just in general the fandom's appreciation for Macra. Definitely mine. I'd never seen Macra before the animation came out, didn't know much about it, and I absolutely love it, partially just due to the animation. I think the one I really settle on, though, is the Crotons. I find the Crotons vastly underrated. Give me the Crotons over Enemy of the World any day of the week. I really like it. I enjoy the story. One, I love the fact it's a complete Troughton story. I actually really like the story a lot. It's a bit basic, but I like it. I feel like Troughton has some great moments in it. Troughton's always phenomenal. He just always is phenomenal. He's such a good actor in the role. You can tell the captain's not at the helm, can't you? I love that. Oh, you stupid machine! I absolutely love Troughton. It has a couple of really good cliffhangers, like when Troughton gets buried in the rubble. That's pretty cool. The actual story I enjoy. The scene with the Doctor and Zoe when he's trying to learn how to use the machine, and they have this almost parental moment, or almost like a eccentric uncle moment when he's, what's that dude? No, wait, come back. No, I know. Wait, go over there. No, I know. And that whole little bit. I love that. And she's still over there going, press the button. I love that scene. It's one of the most adorable moments in all of Doctor Who. I love it. The Crotons themselves are a mixed bag. Like, if you see in shots from, like, the waist up, they look great. That's a cool design with the claws and the spinning heads. I do love the spinning heads. From the waist down, they look terrible and atrocious and bad with the skirts and the funny walking. Yeah, that looks bad. And the voices I like. The voices are really good for 60s Doctor Who villains. I mean, I get watching it in 2024, you might be like, those are some odd voices. But for a 60s TV show on a budget, very like Star Trek, works just fine. Works just fine. And I enjoy the resolution of the story. I like that. I find the Crotons, and I love the fact the Crotons is 4 parts. The Crotons is a 4-parter that knows it only needs to be a 4-parter. Now, if it had been stretched to even 5 episodes, especially 6 episodes, it probably would have drug, I'll be honest. But at 4 parts, I think it fills its runtime perfectly. It's a fun watch for me. I don't understand why it has such a negative reputation, honestly. Just some bits like the part when they're inside the machine and it's testing them go on a little too long. Yeah, maybe. But I find it really enjoyable. So I want to know what you think of the Crotons and why you feel that way, and have you given it a rewatch recently? Also, I want to know what you think the most underrated Second Doctor story is and why. Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I also have all the other fun stuff to do down in the descriptions. Links to the Patreon, links to the Amazon wish list. YouTube memberships are available. P.O. boxes down there as well. If there's anything you'd like to send me to look at and review, I love getting fan mail. I love it. I keep hoping somebody will send some Doctor Who shirts. I wear a small or a medium. Maybe a large. Medium. Shoot, medium. I have no shame, do I? I really do appreciate the support everyone gives. On the Patreon, the YouTube memberships, everyone who has ever sent anything, and just people who have subscribed. We're at like 1,240 subscribers now. I appreciate each and every one of you. It really makes my day to see the channel as big as it is now. That makes my day. And some of you tune in every day. That's pretty awesome. Most importantly, I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Colin Coney, and Finn Perkins, because I do appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. And also, thank you for watching.